You're now listening in to Culture Freedom Radio Network, the home of raw and uncut conscious talk radio at its best. Yes, Culture Freedom Radio is in the house.
Oh, I say it again. You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. This is what he does.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Yes, sir. Welcome in right here to Culture Freedom Radio Network podcast. Yes, sir. Culture Freedom Radio podcast, Radio Network podcast, that is. Yes, sir. I am your brother Arya Israel, also known to you as Brother Sunray 9. Yes, sir. Peace to you out there. As y'all see, it says shalom, which means peace in Hebrew. Thank y'all for tuning in right here for another broadcast right here. Another video presentation right here for Culture Freedom Radio Network right here on YouTube. Yes, sir. On the YouTube. Yes, sir. Man, got something for y'all today, brothers and sisters. I got something I want to share for you today. And before I get into that, I want to say, man, thank you for the new subscribers. I'm trying to pull up the page. The new subscribers, everybody who subscribed. I give a big shout out to good Sister Felicia Johnson. Thank you for subscribing, Sister Felicia. Thank you, Brother John, and thank you for subscribing, Mike as well. Thank you for your recent subscription to the show right here for Culture Freedom Radio Network. And we really do appreciate you. And don't forget to listen, brother, we do have a podcast that I do right there on Blog Talk Radio as well. But you can catch it through the various podcasting sites such as iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, the Apple Podcasting Store, and it's also on Amazon. But for some reason, I don't know what it is. I tried it on Amazon. Now it'll work on the computer, but somehow the cell phones. I know I can't get it to work on my cell phone. It's showing the shows on there, but I try to listen to it through the phones. It won't play. But they do it on the desktops. But anyway, it's on there. Pandora, yes sir. Culture Freedom Radio, Culture Freedom Radio podcast on Pandora. But the thing here is, I want to try to get this YouTube channel up and back running. I've been wanting to do really this YouTube. I'm gonna get into the topic, y'all. I've been really wanting to really just kick this YouTube thing off a long time, a really long time. But I had a lot of different co-hosts with me that couldn't really get on to do video. So, I'm going to do the solo tip and try to kick it off. And eventually, maybe, I don't know. I love doing the blog talk. I've been doing the blog talk about 50-some years. Excuse me, y'all. Man, that's about damn near how old I am. I've been doing the blog talk about 15 years. Yeah, not 50, y'all. About 15 years. So I like that, that style of podcasting as well. But, everybody's basically getting into the video thing, and it's good to the video because you give you a visual of a lot of things you can share, and people can see a lot of things what you're talking about. So yeah, I want to really get that up and popping as well. Get this YouTube channel popping as well. Let me see which way we go, and also right fast, y'all know I do what I do, Torah classes and Torah topics. And Tanakh classes, which y'all know Tanakh, as people would say, Old Testament only, because that's what I subscribe to, the Tanakh. And Tanakh is what you would see right here. This is my what you call stone edition Tanakh, and it just is what they refer to. People refer to as the misnomer Old Testament. This is the Tanakh, right? All right. So yeah, with that said. We're going to get into it right here. And you can also find us right there on Twitter. If you want to follow us, you can follow me right there on Twitter as well. I don't really say too much on Twitter, I ain't going to lie. But I'm on Instagram as well. That's why I'm going to do a lot of stuff. I got this virtual reality thing I'm doing. And I got a virtual reality studio. So, yeah, my headset, my Oculus headset. while I be in the VR. And I got a Culture Freedom Radio Network studio is getting built in there. Yeah. So I want to do, because, I've been in the Horizon World. And on Horizon World, I got somebody building me a Culture Freedom Radio Network studio. And I'm going to get on there and I'll take a picture there and show y'all what the studio going to look like in the virtual world. And I upload it here to YouTube and on Instagram. But today's topic, let's jump in here, brothers and sisters. Let's jump into it right here. The reason you come in here today to hear the topic. Today, I want to just talk to you about, hey, man, the immigrants, a migrant, what do you call them? Immigrants are coming to a town near you. Black folks, yeah, immigrants are coming to a town near you. You better get ready. But like the Temptation said, get ready, because here they come. Yes, sir, get ready, because here they come. Yes, sir, they coming to a town near you. Most definitely they are. Most definitely they are. Now, I want to share a video with y'all, brothers and sisters, that's about Chicago. Now, they all over, but New York, everywhere, they all over there. They're here, y'all. They're here. And let me say this for the record before I get started. I have no problem, as far as you're saying, with the immigrants coming here. People who wanting to have a better way of life for their family, who's seeking to have a better way of life for their family. I have no problem with the immigrants themselves. That's not what I'm be talking about, the immigration thing. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm just talking about a lot of this stuff with these crooked ass politicians. Yeah. We talk about some of these crooked ass politicians and what they do. That's what I have a problem with. Not the immigrants, but a lot of these crooked ass politicians. And let me jump into this. Let me just jump into the video, and then I'll tell y'all something, because something I was going to say, and I can say it when this video plays, so I want to make a comment. Check this out. This is Chicago and what they're doing in Chicago. Let's get it, y'all. Immigrants coming to a town near you.
It is insulting that you would consider such action about a forgotten community that none of you live in.
Developing tonight, outbursts and outrage at a community meeting in South Shore over a housing plan for migrants.
The debate comes as the city deals with the crisis of where to put migrants bussed in from the border.
Elizabeth Matthews is live now with more. Elizabeth.
Pouring down contentious, to say the least. This forum was a chance for city leaders to get input from the public about the old South Shore High School housing migrants. The city got their input. A packed house at the South Shore International College Prep High School. The crowd voicing their opinion, strongly opposing the addition of migrants in their community.
I am just outraged. I'm outraged, and I don't understand why our community was chosen.
City representatives saying the old South Shore High School would not be a shelter, but one of 3 respite centers for the migrants to temporarily sleep, eat, and take a shower, starting with about 250 people taking up the building's first floor. This is a way for the city to get the current 300 migrants out of the police stations. Questions were asked, but answers hard to hear, interrupted by the upset crowd. Before the meeting, a small protest of South Shore neighbors demanding the energy put into the migrant issue be put into their neighborhoods.
It is a slap in the face that we as citizens of the United States of America do not have the resources and support, but you're going to bring people who are non-citizens here in our community, in our buildings that we pay taxes for, that you took away from us. That is completely unacceptable. We are in a humanitarian crisis right now.
Now, let me stop there for a second and let me bag it up, too. Let me bag it up a little bit for what she started talking. Now, I agree with this sister and what she's saying. I agree with her wholeheartedly. That's what I said. I have no problem with the immigrants. But what you talk about, like I said, these regular-ass politicians is what I have a problem with. Now, like she's saying, there's a lot of things they take away. These politicians talk about budgets and this, that, and raising taxes. They don't have the funds for this. They'll close down a lot of things that's in our communities and things, right? And talking about they don't have the resources and all of this type of stuff. Take away a lot of things. But now all of a sudden, these immigrants coming in and they talk about they got all this damn money, millions of dollars. which is our taxpayer money, to house these people. I've seen in one video not too long ago that there was a hotel. A guy was trying to go into a hotel, and they told him the hotel was closed. He was like, "This hotel it's not closed; it's open." You seen people coming in and out, but it was a lot of the migrants there, people, immigrants, whatever they call them. Yeah, migrants, immigrants, whatever. Migrants. I see migrants on the screen, so I'm gonna say they got on there. But they have a lot of the people that was in there, and I've seen a lot of Hispanic people going in and out. So they are housing them in some of these hotels. But like she's saying, that they are taking away a lot of the resources and from the taxpayers that's already here. And then a lot of things that, like, we already here in America, and if, like I said, for instance, we've been on a job and we've been working, we've been putting money into the piggy bank, paying these damn taxes and all this shit, what they call FICA and all this other bull crap that we've been paying our goddamn taxes. And then something happened, we fall on hard times. Man, it'd be hell trying to get help from these mother suckers. Like, sometimes even trying to get unemployment. You get laid off and shit, they don't want to give you unemployment. So, I mean, so we've been putting into the piggy bank. I know, like, my aunt and stuff, like, they had worked on a job until they got disability. My aunt, my mom, they worked on a job for years, and then they finally got, they got to the point, my aunt used to work on computers anyway, so she got that copper tone in her hand, couldn't no longer work. But they put money into the piggy bank by taking out the taxes and all of this shit. And then when she needed some assistance, they was trying to give her a food stamp, and one time they started talking about $9 a month. My aunt, she don't play that. She like, man, y'all take these food stamps, kiss me, and shove it up your ass. I don't want to. The hell I'm gonna do with $9 goddamn dollar worth of food stamp, and but anyway, and so she's an elder now, but at the same time, but they've been putting money into the piggy bank now that she's she can't work because of the copper tone and stuff like this in her hand. We don't get into we don't get shit back. We don't get nothing, but they can bring other people in here. They can jump the goddamn fence and come over here and go to the Department of Human Services and shit, and automatically get hundreds of dollars in food stamps and all this type of shit they can get. But over here, the American citizens, we here, you have people that's sleeping on the goddamn ground. There's veterans and all of this type of stuff. We can't seem to get no goddamn help. And we American. We supposed to be American goddamn citizens. But I agree with her on that one. Let's get it going.
It is a slap in the face that we as citizens of the United States of America do not have the resources and support, but you're going to bring people who are non-citizens here in our community, in our buildings that we pay taxes for, that you took away from us. Yeah.
And like she said, that school, I don't know nothing about that school, but I know they have done a lot of that here in this city. There's a lot of schools they have shut down and stuff. And like I said, they probably shut their school down and probably started busing. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying, because she's saying that, things y'all taking away from us. And they probably shipped the children over this way and all of this stuff and bus. And now they found a place. Now they found a way. We can utilize this. But shit, them children needed it at the time to be, go to their school.
It's completely unacceptable. We are in a humanitarian crisis right now. The black people in Chicago are bleeding on the streets.
Mayor-elect Brandon Johnson had this to say about the migrant crisis.
Now check this shit out, y'all. Check this out. Now this gets ready to be the up-and-coming mayor. These politicians don't give a shit. White, black, turquoise, yellow, and green. So all this shit about man, I didn't need to come back. But all this shit about these black politicians and shit, they ain't shit either. Excuse my French, y'all. Y'all know this. I don't know how many of y'all know, but this Culture Freedom Radio. I don't hold no punches. Don't let this Israelite Jewish thing get y'all, man. Look, I ain't holding no punches. We it's raw and uncut, Culture Freedom. I gotta tell it like it is. These black politicians ain't shit either.
Mayor-elect Brandon Johnson had this to say about the migrant crisis.
We have a responsibility to make sure that families who are seeking love and support here in the city of Chicago and throughout the state of Illinois, that they are not just welcome, but they are serviced.
He's saying, y'all heard it? Not only are they welcome, but they're going to get service. So he don't give a damn what his so-called upcoming constituents say. Now this is what y'all voted for, Chicago. This is what y'all had just voted for. Like I said, people thought like they said, y'all thought Laurel Lightfoot was something else. He sure enough ain't finna be. He gonna be off the Richter scale. He's gonna be off this Richter scale with his progressive bullshiggity. Y'all know, but I'm gonna get into this after I finish the video. But check this out, man. I give him one more time. He don't give a goddamn what y'all outcry. He don't give a goddamn how much y'all having town hall meetings. He gonna bring them people in because they got a goddamn an agenda. These fucking Democrats, that's the one doing it. Yeah, we talk about them Democrats. They the one that started this shit. They allowed this shit to happen. They opened the fucking floodgates for this shit to happen.
Mayor-elect Brandon Johnson had this to say about the migrant crisis.
We have a responsibility to make sure that families who are seeking love and support here in the...
Yeah, but you will vote it in. You have an obligation for your constituents first. The so-called American citizens who voted your punk ass into office, number one. That's who you have an obligation to, first and foremost. See, that right there, is the stuff Donald Trump was talking about, America first. Well, y'all thought somebody was talking about some nationalism as CNN, all them crazy liberals and leftist motherfuckers had y'all thinking that they talk about some racism shit. That's what he was talking about, Americans first. Bringing jobs back to America, quit sending shit overseas, just deal with America first, right? That's what you're supposed to do, deal with home first, right? Like there's an old saying, man, sweep around your own doorstep first, right? Before you come sweeping at mine. So America has to deal with our own citizens first.
The city of Chicago and throughout the state of Illinois, that they are not just welcome, but they are serviced.
So is this a done deal? A spokesperson for Mayor Lori Lightfoot's office says this is a possible solution, but still a fluid situation. Reporting live tonight, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
All righty. So, yeah, Chicago got that going on. Chicago has that going on right there. They're just one city, and just going to be dealing with this stuff. Have y'all even seen, right, that not only there's Hispanics and stuff coming in, but y'all seen the thing about the Chinese immigrants and shit coming to America as well? Have y'all seen that? Yeah, Chinese immigrants, everybody, they coming way from China. Yeah, coming to the United States of America. Yes, sir, indeed. They had the Ukrainians. They bringing in the people. They have brought in the people from the Ukraine. They brought in the people from Afghanistan. They've been bringing people from everywhere. Been setting them up with jobs and a lot of things, right? And like I said, I have no problem with these people want to seek a better way of life. That's not the issue here. What we are saying again. What about the American citizens first? What about them? What about us, right? What about the homeless brothers and sisters that's out there on the street? What about those people who are homeless out there in places in California and elsewhere where you got these tent cities and and especially when these people are veterans, especially when you have veterans, people who have believed in this, what you talk about, the American dream and fighting for the freedoms of America, who have went and overseas and everywhere and fought for, as you say, democracy, and then they get home and can't get no goddamn help when they get back home. They're sleeping on the streets and shit. I've met brothers who were veterans who, even going way back to Vietnam, were out there washing windows and things to try to get some money so they can get into homeless shelters. And even actually, the brother was trying to get money so he could get in homeless shelter. And also, he had to have shots, some kind of medical shots, in which he had to pay for because he said the VA wouldn't pay for them. And so what he fought your wars, right? In one of the war, Vietnam. And can't get no help back at home. But I want to get into something else right fast. Talk to my brothers and sisters of what they say, the African American persuasion, black folks, as they would say. Let me holler at you for a minute. Can I holler at y'all for a minute, right? See, this is one thing that even Donald Trump was trying to tell black folks at one time when he was in office, but y'all didn't want to listen to him. Again, you were made to hate him because you were told that he was a damn racist. You didn't listen to what the hell he was saying because, again, what was you've been told every goddamn day on CNN, MSNBC, all them goddamn stations like that were telling you that he was a racist. He was a racist, and they fed you this mind control word, this trigger word, so it would shut you down from listening really what he had to truly have to say. But O'Ari, I had to listen. I didn't give a goddamn about what, fuck was he was a racist. I'm trying to see what he's talking about. And I had to, and as I listened to what he say and look and seeing what was manifested as he was talking about, I'm like, this dude, he's dead on. He's dead. He dead to the goddamn point. I liked it because he was exposing, he was actually exposing the crooks. Like I said on several shows. He hung out with all the goddamn crooks. He hung out with all the goddamn crooks. He knew the game that they was trying to do. He knew the game that they had been playing and what they were trying to do. And maybe, like I said, this is just my thing, y'all. Maybe, again, like I said on the last show, I just posted the blog talk, Monday. Maybe he said he was sitting around them, they all kicking it, doing whatever they do, snorting their cocaine and all that old bullshit, whatever they was doing. Y'all know how they kick it. And they might have started telling the plan what they was getting ready to do with this new world order, one world order shit, whatever they was trying to do, take over the whole world type bullshit, whatever they was trying to do. You're like, hey, I ain't with this shit there. Yo, whoa. I was cool with y'all on some of this shit y'all were doing, man. Y'all going too goddamn far now. Oh, what's up, Trump? You ain't down with us on this here? No, hell no. Y'all going too goddamn far with this shit here, man. I'm cool, but nah, I ain't with that shit there, bro. That's probably what Trump would say. I ain't with that shit, man. Y'all going too goddamn far, Hillary, Obama, Bush. Y'all going too far with this shit, man. So he's like, hey, he started telling it, But anyway, that's just my little thing. I don't know. And that's why they disliked it, because again, now you remember when he was the Democrat. When he was the Democrat, I had a video on that. When he was kicking it with all the Democrats, they loved him. When they was kicking it with him. I don't know if I can play this video. Let me see. I don't know if it's gonna let me do that. But at one time he was with all the Democrats. They was kicking it with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna act right. Shit, y'all. I might not need to be messing with this while I'm on here. But they was all kicking it with him and, having a funky good time, like James Brown would say. And when he was with the Democrats, then all of a sudden he started running as a Republican. Oh, now, like he said, like he even said on the video, oh, he just scum of the damn earth now. Oh, shit, for some reason I'm not logged in. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but never mind. But Black America, here's what I want to get into, because I was mentioning Trump. I was trying to find that audio or the video where he was telling our people, he said it, he said that, I'm trying to see, he said, about these immigrants coming in. Oh, I see the Donald Trump thing. I don't know if it's going to let me play. I need to play it by my phone so I won't mess nothing up. I know how to. But he was saying how by these people coming in, and we always talking about we have limited resources, right? That's what we said. We have limited resources in our community. And he was saying how they're going to bring all of these people in, and then they're going to put them in, y'all already know where they was going to put them in the so-called black communities, right? They wasn't taking them, they wasn't going to all of these people like, hell, let me see, Cory Booker, them at the time they was in there. They wasn't going with Nancy Pelosi, what's that damn other woman name? Maxine Waters. They wasn't going to none of they goddamn, all of them people who was saying, oh, that's wrong, bring them people in, let them come in. They wasn't going to none of they goddamn neighborhoods. They ain't going to no goddamn gated community where they live at. They're not going to none of those places. They coming right in your hood, brothers and sisters, where you are. They're going to drop them off right in there where you are. And that's what the people in Chicago are looking at and talking about now from that video. And like you said, so if you have limited jobs, they're going to be coming in. Y'all, now all of y'all are going to be competing for those same limited resources. This is you're gonna compete for, and Donald Trump was telling Black Americans that. He was telling you that. See, they know the game. See, the only thing the Democrats wanted to bring these goddamn people in, because they looking for fucking votes. They looking for numbers for votes to try to hold political seats of power, so they can continue to keep messing up America. I was gonna get raunchy with it, but I'm try not. So they can keep effing up America. But it was one of the videos right here. Let me see it out play it. I got a bootleg it, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see the video, but you can hear the audio.
He used to love me when I was a Democrat, And a special hello to all of you in this room who have known and loved me for many, many years. It's true. The politicians. They've had me to their homes. They've introduced me to their children. I've become their best friends in many instances. They've asked for my endorsement, and they always wanted my money, and even called me really a dear, dear friend. But then suddenly decided when I ran for president as a Republican that I've always been a no good, rotten, disgusting scoundrel. And they totally forgot about me. But that's okay.
And that's the truth. That's the truth, y'all. All of them kicked it with him. All of them kicked it with him. Al Sharpton to Jesse Jackson, all of them. There's a video you can find on YouTube right now with Jesse Jackson back in the days and said when he was getting ready to start Rainbow Push Coalition, Jesse Jackson. And he had Donald Trump there. And he said, this is what he said. It's a video. Just look it up, y'all. I can't tell y'all the name of it. Just Google, search for something. Jesse Jackson and Donald Trump, something like that, and you'll find it, and you will see. He brought Donald Trump to the stage and said, "This man has done more for black people than anybody else. This man, something to that degree, he have done more for black people than anybody." That's what Jesse Jackson said. But all of a sudden, he became a racist. A racist is not going to do shit for black folks. They're going to take away some shit for black folks. So why would Jesse Jackson say that if he was such a racist and he was this bad guy who hated black people, as they say? Why, Jesse? Why? See, I wish I could play it, but see, I don't want to, because I found that I can't really play this stuff live because I'm not on my computer. If I try to do it, it's going to lag. So with my computer actually is... So that's why I had to download the videos to try to play it. So that's why I hadn't did no videos lately, since the last one I did, and it was lagging. But yeah. So the game is getting played, man. See, we keep you can't. That's why I'm saying, brother and sister, y'all got to wake up and stop fucking with these crazy ass Democrats. I got to say it. I don't know how to be polite about saying what I got to say. This is why, again, we keep being warned. You kept being warned. You've been told about fucking with them folks. They don't care nothing about you, man. You see what the new mayor of Chicago said. He don't care nothing about you, with the black people, you crying and saying how you displeased. They don't give a damn about you. They only need you for vote. They only need black people for vote. Malcolm tried to keep telling you about the liberals. Malcolm was telling you back in the 60s about these goddamn liberals. Especially the white liberals. But shit, now we got to throw the black ones in there. And this is something we always used to say, man. Well, see, if we get black people in office, man, and in these political seats, we'll straighten it out. We got to get some of our people in office. Well, how well is that working? How well is that working? We have black people in office, all respective positions of political power now, right? We had someone who was, well, they say a mulatto, half-ass black, was in the highest office in the land. How did it work out? How did that work out for so-called black America? Who did he actually work majority for, y'all know, I forgot, this YouTube, I can't say a lot of things that I want to say on here like I can on Blog Talk. I got to watch it on here. A little bit. I can't say some of the things I want to say because you know how YouTube is. But he worked for the betterment of one particular group, but it damn sure wasn't you, Black America. What he say? I can't just do stuff for black people. I'm the president for all Americans. It sure the hell didn't seem like that when you was working for the Alphabet Gang. Y'all know I'm talking about, the Alphabet Gang. You sure worked on their behalf. But that's another whole story. But again, we, like I said, we here in the city of Memphis had two black mayors, reigned supreme on the throne for damn near 20 years. Memphis was still ranked one of the poorest cities in the goddamn country. Number one, I think one time ranked number one as the poorest city in goddamn it the country under the black mayor's leadership. Ranked, always ranking in the ranks of with the highest murder rate, crime rate under these black ass mayors. And I'm gonna basically say, y'all know I got to say the Democrat. By now, I'm not a fan of the Democratic Party. I'm not saying that the Republican Party is all fine and dandy as well either, but there's some things that they're standing up for that I can agree with, why I can say I can rock with them. Number one, I would say they're standing up and fighting for the rights of children. When these drag shows and shit, they want men in dresses and tutus and shit want to shake their ass in front of children. Hey, man, if y'all want to do that, hey, do it. Do y'all thug thizzle. But why do you have to have children there to do that? Huh? I seen a video where they had a drag giving a fifth grader a lap dance. What the hell is that, man? What the hell? It's okay, but who's pushing those agendas? What group? What political group is pushing that shit? I'm just saying. And a lot of other things, trying to teach children and what was that? 5 and I think 6-year-old children one time in Austin, Texas. They wanted to teach children 6 years old how to perform in school now. Now, this is in school. It's in school now. Not how to play with Lego blocks. Not how to say their ABCs. Like y'all remember we say how to say the ABCs and count their 1, 2, 3s. No, sir. They wanted them to learn about oral sex and anal sex. 6 years old. What y'all training? What y'all starting a goddamn camp for pedophiles? What are y'all rearing these children to be acceptable to pedophiles? Is that what the hell y'all doing? Really, y'all targeting these young children like this? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? As Ed Lover would say, come on, son. Come on, son. What the hell is going on? But, this is what these people are doing. And this is why I don't rock with that party. I don't rock with that party because, the shit, the agendas that they're pushing, the things that they're pushing. So even with this immigration, and just think about this right fast. Let's go back to, because I mentioned about the immigration. Now, when as they say, orange man, y'all remember they was calling him orange man. When the racist orange man, as they would say, was saying that was being racist with him talking about building a wall and all of this type of stuff. They were like, man, no, y'all shouldn't be doing it to them people. Now, let them people come on in here. Let them come on, open the door, kick the door in wide open. Now, what are they screaming? Brothers and sisters? Are they not saying that they having immigration problem? Huh? Are they not saying it's an immigration problem? I think they are. I think they are. This is what they hollering now. Now we're hearing the Democrats talking about a goddamn immigration problem. When you caused the fucking, you allowed the problem to happen. I'm not saying y'all caused it, but you allowed the problem to happen. So deal with it, goddammit. You allowed it to happen. That's what we say. You allowed this shit to go on. See, because y'all had an agenda. See, now this is what the thing about them, man. They crazy ass policies always go wild and get out of hand. They allow this shit to, like, y'all remember when when the George Floyd situation had occurred, and they were letting all of these cities get burned down, the rioting and the looting that was happening. They were allowing this shit to happen, and all of these things were occurring in democratic cities. All of these things were occurring in democratic ran cities. Just like we're seeing now, all of these cities where they're having high murder rates. Look it up, y'all. There's a thing I talked about the other day, the top 20 cities with the highest murder rate. And you will see that majority on that list, it was 20 cities. And out of that 20 cities, let me see, 17 were democratically ran cities. Yes, sir. 20, here's the thing I had on my phone where y'all can't see that shit. Y'all can't see that. Hell. Yeah. But this is, y'all can't really see that. Yeah, there we go. That was a list. 20 cities in the United States with the highest murder rate. All of those cities you see except Las Vegas and Tulsa. Las Vegas Independent, Tulsa, Oklahoma Republic. Every other city there ran by Democrats. Their policy is failing. Their policy is failing the American people, which a lot of them got some bogus ass policies in the fucking first place. A lot of them are anti-family. We hear that from Black Lives Matter. Who's the enemy of family? Y'all know what I mean when I'm talking about family. I'm talking about man, woman, where we really know what biological man is. A dude with a penis and testicles, born with that, and a woman with a vagina, biological. Listen here, we know what it is, right? Man, woman, husband, wife, with children, what they call the nuclear family, which Black Lives Matter say that they want to disrupt, as they say, the westernized nuclear family. The anti-goddamn family. They don't want that. They don't want that. It's just like when they talk about the welfare system, wanted the black man out of the home. And I guess now they want all the goddamn men out of the home. Well, they black, white, turquoise, yellow, and green, I guess, because they said, they just said the nuclear family. They want to disrupt the westernized standard of a nuclear family. Well, what if it's the westernized? What the fuck is, what other standard there is? I mean, in Africa shit, the man is in the home, isn't he? So I don't know. They're just about it. Like somebody said on our show once before, talking about this, because we talk about being a man, and listen to Sarnetta and them, and they were talking about the man being the head of the household, and somebody even calling the show and he disagreed with that and said that's European. Like he said, there's nuclear family and man being the head of the household. That is a European concept. What the hell going on, man? See all these crazy ass, new age ass ideas. Come on, man. And then you complain about there's no man in the household, especially in the black family. There's no man in the household. Well, I guess that's a European thing too, men being in the household. I guess the Europeans taught black folks that too, right? But then on the other hand, you'll say that the welfare system, which y'all say is ran by white folks, it want the black man out of the house. So make your goddamn mind up. Do the white man want the black man being there as the head of the household, or do he not want you to be? Wake your goddamn mind up. Which one is it? Huh? Which one is it? Which one is it? Let me see. I'm just saying. So yeah. And my wife was even talking about like where she work at. A lot of blacks have been losing their job, and a lot of tardiness and a lot of things they've been losing their job. They've been getting fired, and the replacements they've been coming in filling those positions are the Hispanic brothers and sisters. Basically Hispanic brothers and sisters, we call them Mexicans, whatever. They are coming in filling those positions. Blacks are not coming and refilling those positions. I went in and I had my eyes tested a couple of weeks ago. Went to an eye doctor. I'm used to seeing, in there, instead of nurses, receptionists, whatnot. I'm used to seeing, a sister or something in there, and, the Caucasian woman sitting in there. It's the first time I ever seen it. This shocked the shit out of me. I had to make sure I had to wipe my damn other glasses off. I'm like, God damn, hold up, wait a minute, what the hell? It was all Hispanic sisters in there working. I said sisters, yeah. It was all Hispanic sisters in there working. Like, damn. It was like 4 of them. It's like, nope, no Caucasian, no black. All of them were Hispanic. I'm like, I ain't never seen this shit before. I like, damn, they moving up around this motherfucker. I ain't mad at them. I've seen one time an all Hispanic, a woman roofing crew. Yeah, it was all women. They was doing roofing. I'm like, God damn, I ain't never. And I'm gonna say, sister, don't y'all get mad at me. Don't spring on me through the video. Don't hit me in the jaw through the video. Now, we were just joking, right? We kind of making little jokes. Our sisters will say, I be like, man, shit, ain't nowhere the hell you gonna see no black woman out there doing this shit. She go like, oh, hell no, you ain't fucking up my fingernails. I ain't finna get my goddamn hair sweated out fucking with no goddamn roof. Are you crazy? We just joking, just so it was just a jokey joke, but we were just saying. Just playing. Don't get mad at us. But I was like, God damn. I said, boy, these motherfucking Mexican women ain't bullshit. Now you see a lot of them, man. They out here. You seen a lot of the men now, but now you see any women. I see like men and women men and women out working together. The whole family be out there working together. They getting it. Like I said, and like I said, I don't blame them. They're only taking advantage of an opportunity. If an opportunity is there, shit, like they always told you got to take advantage of it. So that's why I say I'm not mad at them, man. If they can come over here and try to make a better way better way of life for themselves, and from where they've been, they were living in a little tin shack somewhere. Hey, man, more power to them. It's not a problem with them. But I'm just saying, this goddamn government, y'all got to do something better than what the fuck y'all doing. You cannot, people who have been here in America, we the taxpayers, y'all killing us with these taxes in the first place, goddammit. You're killing us with all these high-ass gas prices and all this shit. Yeah, people like say egg prices gone out the goddamn roof. Everything has gone up like a mother sucker. We paying more for shit and we getting less shit to do. Less shit, right? Especially in the black community. Roads all tore the fuck up. All type of, y'all talking about infrastructures. Shit. Come through the hood. You gonna see some badass infrastructures. A lot of shit tore up, messed up. You know what I mean? But anyway. Yeah, so brothers and sisters, y'all gotta pay attention to what's really going on. You know, listen. Stop being fooled by people telling you some bullshit about somebody being racist, because some of the very people that's telling you somebody's racist, them the motherfuckers that's behind a lot of the racist bullshit. Like, if you really go do the history behind the Democratic Party, which black people, again, we vote for, well, I can't say we or me, because I sure the hell don't vote for. I had my rights restored. Them motherfuckers took it right back because I cussed their ass out and told them. They kept texting me. Yeah, some of y'all don't listen to Blog Talk. Y'all know this story. They kept texting me and talking about some, because it gave my rights back. We got my rights restored to vote. I voted twice. You best to believe I didn't vote for no goddamn Democrats. I voted independent and I did Republic. And you know, they was always texting me and be texting me to all this bull. The Democratic Party this, the Democratic Party this. I'm like, I didn't know it, but they caught me in one of them moods one of these days. They caught Brother Sunray in one of them moods, and I text them back, hey, quit texting me this shit about this. I don't vote for goddamn Democrats with y'all crooked ass. And I promise y'all, as the Most High is my witness, I went loud on the Most High. Man, I know it was about less than 2 to 3 weeks. Then folks sent me a letter talking about my rights to vote has been suspended or some shit like that, rejected or suspended or something. I say, ain't this a bit? Yeah, I promise. And they want to talk about voter suppression. And they want to always talk about some damn voter suppression. The Republicans are doing voter suppression. No, the hell it ain't. If they find out you don't vote for they punk ass, yeah, I will suppress. I've been voter suppressed. I'm being suppressed because I don't want to vote for them. Just because I live in the hood, I mean, I got to get all these flyers in my goddamn mailbox from them damn Democratic Party. I don't want to vote for you motherfuckers. I see what y'all are doing. I see the game what y'all have been doing. And this white, black, turquoise, yellow, green. It ain't a goddamn white thing. It's all of them. I see what the fuck y'all be doing. So, yeah. But this immigration thing is something else, man. We got a long ride. But these Democrats, y'all asked for this shit. So quit crying, talking about it's a goddamn problem. Because this is why they talk about, like, you know, the governor of Texas, he was sending the people on buses and sending them to, like, Chicago, New York, and places. No, y'all talking about y'all got sanctuary cities when Donald Trump then was trying to, like, they was having ICE, what's it called, ICE, the ICE people, whatever, rounding the people up, trying to, you know, get them and, you know, ship them back. And y'all like, no, we got a sanctuary city. Come to our city, man. You going to be safe. Okay, so now they sending them people to your sanctuary city. Now you talking about it's a problem. What we gonna do? We don't have enough. What we gonna do? We don't have room. In Chicago. Now this is. I'm not saying this is what's gonna happen. This is just something I was thinking about the other day. Now I'm not saying this gonna happen, y'all, or what's gonna happen. I have no. But just think about this one. The Walmarts that's closing. You know, there's some other Walmarts that have been closed. I remember, y'all can go through some videos. Just do this here. Just go on YouTube, look at Walmart's closed. Y'all remember they was a long time ago when I think Obama was in even office, yeah. People were sharing video. They were showing how Walmarts were being closed. Like some Walmarts were, so this ain't nothing new with what's going on in Chicago. Walmarts have been closing. They were shutting down some Walmarts, and people like, what's going on? And some people was making videos talk about they're gonna make these Walmarts out of FEMA camps. Y'all remember that? They were talking about they get ready to make these Walmarts out of FEMA camps. Do y'all remember that? And some people was even going inside of them, showing them how they was, you know, gutting them out and different stuff and what they were doing. Right? Do y'all remember that? So I was thinking about that. I'm like, damn. And I remember some of these places. I was like, so I started looking up some stuff yesterday about some places, and I seen in 2000 shit, I forgot where it was, 2018, something like that. They did turn a Walmart. I think it was like in Mexico. I'm trying to see, could I pull it up? Yeah. they did turn a Walmart into convert a Walmart into a place they was holding. Let me see. This is Washington Post. Yeah, they did turn a Walmart into like a holding. Can I say a facility? They won't let me do that unless I subscribe. Let me see where we got. New York Times. Let me see. Yeah, New York Times. It says inside former Walmart. That is now a shelter for almost 1,500 migrants' children. Now, this is nothing. This ain't just happened, y'all. This ain't nothing new. This was in June the 14th of 2018. 2018. I hope this camera can show y'all this New York Times. A little bit foggy blog. Inside former Walmart is now a shelter for almost 1,500 migrant children. And some of them, let me see, I'm going to see, can I get you an image? And, oh shit, y'all, I need to do this a better way, but if you could even see that, yeah, there you go. See, violations found that converted Walmart housing. You see that? Y'all see how they look? They look, that is goddamn Walmart right there. You see that Walmart? That's Walmart. And just Google that. I'll tell y'all what to Google, what I did. Walmart, let me see, what did I Google? I Googled Walmart turned into a housing facility for immigrants. That's what I Googled. Just Google that. Just Google that right there, and you're going to find it. But going back to, because I was thinking about again, how, again, these videos were popping up a long time ago. People was talking about they're going to turn these Walmarts into like FEMA camps and stuff like that, right? So I was thinking about this, about Chicago. You know, I talked about this on a Culture Freedom podcast, how they talk about closing them. Now, like I said, I have no proof. It's just something that I'm just throwing out there, y'all. Is it a possibility that they are going to, maybe, y'all, keep your eyes open for that. Maybe they get ready to turn them goddamn Walmarts that they shutting down into a housing facility for some of these immigrants that's there coming in. Y'all, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, y'all. Keep a lookout. Keep a lookout. They may be getting ready to turn those in there. And they saying, now, I have no doubt. Now, I believe this shit about the thefts and shit, them losing money. Yeah, I believe that shit. Now, I do believe that. But it might be a bigger plan behind it. It all might be a reasoning. Y'all know Walmart with the shit, too. Yeah, and I'm just going to say and throw it out. Y'all know how they were saying Walmart with the, people used to say Walmart was one of the Illuminati groups and shit, too. Y'all remember that shit, New World Order type shit. Now, I don't want to talk about conspiracy. I know YouTube, again, you got certain shit you better watch what you say before your shit get taken down and get blocked. Well, they can block me here. I still got Blog Talk. I can talk my shit on Blog Talk. But, yeah. So, just look out for that, y'all. Maybe that's why they are closing down those Walmarts, because they may be getting ready to turn them into some kind of housing facility. Like they were showing they trying to do this school right there. And they have certain hotels they're putting people in. Just a thought. I have no proof, y'all. Just a thought. Yes, sir. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm just ready to get out of here, man. I'm ready to get out of here. But like I said, black people, some of this stuff that when we're looking at that, and well, even with that video they just showed and there people are complaining, well, you are half responsible for this shit too. You're like, how the hell are we responsible? Whoa, you was just talking about them. No, because again, you keep voting for them mother suckers. Again, we keep voting in the no less than 80 percentile for the fucking Democrats. No matter how people have been warning, like they said with Joe Biden, which I believe is a damn lie. He ain't been the most popular president of all fucking time. I mean, that's probably a damn lie. But a lot of people are waking up now. And it took something. You know how they say sometimes you got to go through something. You got to go through something before you really find the truth, or however it is, before you see what's really going on. You got to learn the hard way. In other words, that's it, y'all. Damn, I'm getting old, y'all. I got to start getting me some brain food. I'm getting young timers. I don't say old timers. I'm getting young timers. A lot of shit I can't remember no more, y'all. Yeah, you got to learn the hard way sometime. And I said this on Culture Freedom when Trump was running. I like, hey, because we were talking about it, with justice and stuff. A lot of times we was always talking about Biden and always trying to telling him about Biden and the Democrats, and he was always still gonna ride with the Democrats. And I was like, you know what? And not just him, but it was a lot of people. No matter what we was talking about, and showing how the Democratic Party and their policies was no good. It was no good for, especially us as Black Americans. It wasn't good for America, point blank, period. But it was no good for America and American citizens. But it didn't make no goddamn difference. When we kept telling Black people, quit voting for them mother suckers. Quit voting because they ain't going to do shit for you. They ain't going to do a goddamn thing for you, Black America. And have they? Have he? Because remember they talk about when the whole thing with Ice Cube and the Black Plan, the Platinum Plan and all of this. What was Joe Biden plan? What have he done? As our sister Janet Jackson said, what have he done for you lately, y'all? What was his plan that he did for Black America since he been in there? Where is that, y'all? Where is the plan? What have he done? What policies have he actually specifically laid out to help the better the life for Black Americans? It ain't been shit did. It seems like it been more pandemonium that have been erupting in the Black communities more than any goddamn thing since they took office. We've been having more carjacking, more killing, more goddamn it robberies, more lootering, and all type of shit. I mean, it's just been purity hell. Chaos. That's what it's been. Chaotic. Yeah, nothing good, y'all. Wow, that's what he brought. That may be what he brought. Chaos to Black America. That may be that's probably what he brought. Like every goddamn thing else, he fucked up the country. They talking about Trump was fucking up the country. Now this motherfucker really don't fucked up the country, y'all. Excuse my language, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to be raw and uncut with this here, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Parental discretion is advised when you listen to Culture Freedom Radio. Let me say that. Parental discretion is advised. Do not listen to this show without your guardian. Sorry, y'all, but I got to tell it. But, yeah. We got to be honest and start telling the Black people because they cannot get those positions unless they really flat foot cheat. Really, really flat foot out cheat. But you got to stop being their backbone for them. No matter, we keep telling you this shit. Like I said, Malcolm been telling y'all that in the 60s that the Democrats, the liberals, the leftists, these progressive, basically them that are coming out of the Democratic Party, we're just going to say that straight up Democrat, hadn't been no good, ain't no good for you, Black America. They give a shit about you. They would throw money at you to keep you impoverished. All that welfare shit they trying to give you, all them social programs to keep you handicapped, keep you dependent, so they can fucking control you. That's it. So they can control you. Make you think they care about you because they throw a couple of dollars your way. They'll control you. Michael Jackson told you when he said they don't really care about us. They don't care about you. And like your Brandon Johnson, as y'all was talking about the thing, hey, it's our obligation. It's your obligation to take care of the people who voted your regular ass in there, dude. But you don't care nothing about that shit. You don't care nothing about that. Like you was talking about the young children that was out there tearing up and burning up cars and shit the other weekend. You somehow find it that you should be justifying their bad behavior. Their bad behavior. Like I said, somebody said, shit, you're going to look for more of that to happen. The police said, look for more of that to happen under his administration. And I believe it. I believe it. Because they have an agenda. They want to destroy America to bring in some bullshit. They talk about getting rid of capitalism and this, that, and another. And they want to bring in socialism and all this other crazy shit they want to bring in. And I say this with this shit right here, man. I don't know a lot about the capitalism. I mean, not socialism, capitalism, socialism. But I said it. I might have said it wrong, y'all. They want to bring in socialism. I think that's what I said. I was meant to say any goddamn way. Because y'all know, again, Black Lives Matter, them talk about they trained Marxists and all of this shit. They trained by, what's his name, Eric Mann, a trained, him himself was a trained Marxist and anarchist. Listen, if you want a socialist society, why don't you just live in a socialist society? Why don't you move your ass to a country that's already socialist? That's all you got to do. Move your raggedy ass to a country that's already had a socialist government. Instead of trying to tear down. I know America ain't all good. There's some things that need to be worked out in America. We understand that. But if instead of just trying to tear down something and say, well, we need to bring this over here. We need to damn all this capitalism shit and so and so. It's free enterprise shit, get rid of that. And you want socialism? There's countries that's just socialist. Just take your regular ass over there, man. So they're causing this disorder and chaos and bullshit that y'all doing. Especially using black people as goddamn pawns in the game to do it. Man, just move your ass on over there. You want to listen? Go to Venezuela, go to Cuba or some motherfucking way. They got it. Wherever they got it at. Take your ass on over there. You want to be communist? Take your ass to China. That's all I'm saying. Take your ass to where it's already at. But you ain't not trying to do that, though. But anyway, I'm getting up out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in right at Culture Freedom Radio Network. But Black Americans, again, like I said, wake up from this bullshit with these fucking crazy-ass Democrats, these crazy-ass liberals, because you're going to keep seeing this shit. They care more about bringing them people in because they want a new voter block. Because, see, some of us are waking the fuck up. We're waking up to their goddamn games. And it's not looking like, hey, man, hold up, bro. I see plenty of videos now, black folks sharing stuff. And number one, I got to say this. I always got to make sure I say this. It's not about liking Trump as an individual, but it's an idea. It's an idea. It's a principle. It's an ideology in what he's actually presenting to the people than making the people think. I was watching a brother and sister on a video just not too long ago, and they was like, I wish I had known this shit. I wouldn't have never voted for Biden. I wish I had known this stuff, man. They was just listening to stuff that Trump was saying, like when he was talking about, why are we paying NATO all this money? It was questions that he was asking. Why are we giving all of this money in relief to all of these other countries? Huh? Why? When we got hundreds and thousands of Americans who are laying on the streets, laying on the bridges, highway bridges and things, right? That need assistance, need help. But you're giving away billions to fucking Ukraine. You're giving hundreds of thousands to this place, that place, everywhere. When you have Americans are not living up to the standard that they should be. We see, when you take care of home first, make sure everybody's good at the house first. Listen, I cannot take food out of my house and take it to my neighbor's house and make sure my neighbor them are well fed when my family in my house are hungry. They stomach growling. They hadn't eaten nothing, but I'm going to take the food and go give it to my neighbors then to make sure they're hungry. I got to make sure my folks are well fed first. I got to make sure they're taken care of. Then I got to let some left over. Then I can take it to them. But I got to take care of mine first. What's what we got to say about America? Let's take care, because especially we paying taxes here, y'all. At the government, you getting our tax money, and you taxing the hell out of us. Let's make sure you get. I wouldn't mind paying a little some if I gotta help, to get the homeless off the street. If I can help do this and get these people, what they need here in America. But goddamn it, let's take care of them people first. We can't give it to somebody way over some motherfucking way else. And then you got folks over here. Come on. But thank y'all, brothers. This is peace, 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 peace. I'm going to get up out of here. This is Brother Aria, also known to you as Brother Sunray 9, right here for Culture Freedom Radio Network, man. We're going to keep it raw. We're going to keep it uncut. We're going to keep it real over here, man. This is where it's at. That's real. Y'all talking about some real talk. We got to keep it real talk. Can't pussyfoot around. I ain't listen here. I ain't one of them preachers going to give you no high and by in the goddamn sky. I believe in the part. Now, this is how I believe in the Torah. I believe in the Torah. I ain't believing nobody coming to save you. Yeah, I know. I say I believe in the Torah. I believe in the scriptures, but I don't believe nobody coming out no sky to come save you. Listen here. I look at the part, and I say this all the time. When I read the Torah, and I read what he talk about Moses, what did he tell Moses? Hey, you go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. I ain't coming down there to tell him nothing. You go save the children of Israel. I'm just saying, the devil who believe the story, even if you don't. Listen here. But he told Moses that you go to Pharaoh. You go get them people. See, it's about what we gonna have to do, y'all. Listen here. Yeah, I believe in the Creator. I believe in the Supreme Being. I believe in the Most High Being, right? But I believe it's still, again, that we as individuals here in the physical form gonna have to take care of our physical problems ourselves. Yeah, we be bagged by the Most High. But the reason, the way we gonna get out of our situation, we gonna have to do it. That's what I believe. The Most High will give us the power to do it. He'll give us the strength, the know-how how to do it. But we got to do this thing, y'all. I ain't waiting on nobody to come save me. God damn it, when we can come save our goddamn self. I don't believe that part. No, sir. I don't believe in no savior thing. I don't give a damn it's Farad Muhammad. I don't believe it, y'all. I don't give a goddamn who it is. I don't give a damn if you talk about Malachi Z. York, talking about he's the Mahdi. I don't believe in Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Christians. I don't believe in no Jesus coming to save us. Hell, I don't believe in that. I believe it's you, me, she, he, and we. It's us. It's them. We gonna be the ones that's gonna have to save us from other evil ass human beings on this goddamn planet. That's what I believe, and that's what I subscribe to. So quit waiting on somebody to come jump out the goddamn sky. Quit waiting on somebody to come on the goddamn mothership talking about they gonna save you. You've been waiting. People have been waiting thousands of goddamn years to somebody to come back and save them. They don't die and they gone. As they say in the church, people died and they went to glory, waiting on somebody to come save them from their conditions. When you should have got up like that. Now I do say the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said this. When you should have got up and did for self. That's it, y'all. I'm gone before I start preaching up in here. All right, y'all. Peace. Y'all have a wonderful night.